for all of that, let me welcome Mr. Sanjay Swarup, who is the CMD of Container Corporation of India, joining us on the show. Hi, a very good morning, Mr. Swarup, and thank you so much for your time. Firstly, congratulations on a steady set. But I would love to ask you from your guidance itself, because for FY26 volume growth guidance, the last time you quoted, it's expected to be in double digit with 10% EXIM and 20% domestic growth, what you were envisaging. So firstly, tell us any changes that you have made this time there.
See, I had forecast a guidance of 10% in EXIM and 20% in domestic. And till the first half of the current financial year, we are able to achieve 10.2% growth in EXIM and 13% growth in domestic. That is overall growth of 11%. There have been a slight decrease in domestic performance, but we are very sure that in the remaining second half of the financial year, we will be able to achieve the guidance in whatever guidance I have given in domestic, we will be able to achieve that. So I will like to keep my guidance unchanged.
So the guidance remains unchanged. Hi, Mr. Swarup. This is Kanishka also joining in. Let's also talk about volumes now. With both EXIM and domestic volumes, they've seen a jump up of about 3% on a year-on-year basis. So going forward in the second half of this fiscal, which segment do you think is likely going to drive the growth, and any key factors that are going to support this momentum?
See, in EXIM, we are able to maintain 10% growth over previous financial year. In all the quarters, it has been very consistent. And in the coming months also, we will be able to maintain that much and maybe exceed if the DFC commissioning also happens by December 2025. As far as domestic is concerned, we have maintained a double-digit growth till now. And we hope to increase the growth now, because there are some reasons for that. Till now, there was, because of good monsoons, we were not able to load that much cement because demand was not there. Now we have signed MOUs with Ultratech Cement, Adani Cement, and they have huge demand. And we are getting tank containers also, which will be utilized for loading of bulk cement. So that will be a big driver for domestic growth. Apart from that, we are getting very good demand of gunny bales from eastern sector and tiles from western sector. So all these things will result in good demand in domestic, and we will be able to pick up the lost ground in the first half of the financial year and end up with a very good growth in domestic as well.
All right, but Mr. Swarup, let's talk about the JNPT connection then. With respect to the direct freight corridor, that is expected by December, like you just highlighted, but that's not too far then. Help us understand, how will it translate into your operational and financial growth?
See, a dedicated freight corridor connection to JNPT is expected by December 2025. Maybe it may stretch by 1 month or so. Maybe by January, we are expecting January or mid-February, it may be commissioned. But as soon as it is commissioned, we will be running timetable trains from NCR area to JNPT, which will result in a very big shift of cargo from road to rail. Plus, we will be able to run double stack trains directly up to JNPT. And as you know, upper deck, we have to pay less haulage charges. So we will pass on that benefit to our customers without sacrificing our margins. This will result in the shifting of light cargo, which is as present moving by road. It will also come to rail. So we are expecting a very good growth. Maybe in this financial year, it will not be that much visible because time will be very less. But from FY27 onwards, you will see a very good growth in volumes of EXIM for this JNPT stream.
That's specifically about the JNPT stream. But other than that, you recently signed quite a few MOUs, right? So tell us, what are the kind of opportunities that you're targeting through these? Any specific geographies that you're looking to expand into? Any sector-specific focus areas?
Yeah, actually, Concor is a company which is well poised for an excellent growth in the long-term, scenario also. So, rightly you have pointed out, we have signed several MOUs. One MOU we have signed is with Bhavnagar Port Private Limited, and we will be handling their container operations at Bhavnagar Port. Then, secondly, we have signed MOU with Vadhavan Port. Vadhavan Port is coming on the north of JNPT. So we will be common rail operator for that port, and we will be handling all rail operations for that port. Then a company has made very serious forays into shipping sector also, and our containers are now going beyond the shores of our country. We have signed an MOU with a Dubai-based company, and our containers are going to Middle East now. Almost 200 containers have already gone. We are in serious talks with some companies for movement to Far East also. Very soon we will be starting services for Far East. So this shipping is a very high margin business, and it is a kind of forward integration for our company. We are able to take the containers of our customers right up to the destination, and we are giving last mile also, first mile, last mile. So that is a total logistics package that we are giving to our customers. Our customers are very happy. They want to give more and more business to us as a result of this shipping initiative that we have taken.
All right, that's so good to hear, Mr. Swaroop. With this, we'll let you go on that. Thank you so much for taking the time out and speaking with us.